Hey there, it's your OT, Miss Lisa. Do any of you know what holiday is next Monday? Is it Halloween? No, Halloween's in about a month or so. Is it 4th of July? No, 4th of July was last month. Have any of you ever heard of Labor Day? You have? Yeah, well, what is Labor Day? Well, Labor Day celebrates hard workers, and it's people who contribute towards making our country stronger. So we're going to do a Labor Day activity, and when I think of a hard worker, I think of a fireman. Why? Well, think about it. They go out, and no matter if it's raining or snowing or 110-degree weather, they always go out and do their job, and they fight fires, and they risk their lives to save yours. So I think of firemen as a hard worker. So on Labor Day next week, we have the day off. It's a federal holiday to celebrate hard workers. So we are going to make a fire truck. So I need you to get your activity out that looks like this. It has some red squares and yellow and circles and stuff like that. Some of you already have pre-cut circles, and some of you have ones, a yellow rectangle that looks like this but already cut out. Everybody's packets are going to look a little bit different depending on different skill levels. But what I need for you to do is get all these things out. You also want to get a black crayon and some scissors and some glue, okay? So let's take our red rectangle and cut that out first. So how are we gonna hold our scissors? Well, 2 fingers on the bottom, 1 on top, open up the scissors, and then tuck that shoulder in and that elbow in. That's okay if that's out a little bit. And sometimes your mom or dad might just press down to help you keep that arm down. Just a slight pressure, just to remind you, because I see a lot of cutters like this. Can I cut like this? No, not really, but I can cut like this. So when I hold my paper, I'm gonna be tucked in, and I'm gonna start on any one of the lines. Some of you only have 2 lines to cut out, some of you have all 4. Just go ahead and cut out so that you make the rectangle shape. So I'm gonna go, now I'm not gonna start chomping here, and I'm not gonna start making too big of chomps because then I might not stay on the line. So I'm gonna open up my scissors, keep my elbow tucked in, and go chomp, chomp, chomp. Now it's okay if you wanna cut all the way to the top and let it just drop down. You don't have to turn quite yet. That can come later because it's doing one continuous motion and turning. Sometimes can be tricky. So I just cut one side off, and then I'm gonna turn my paper, get it situated in my hand, and I'm gonna do the next line. And chomp, 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 all the way to the end. And then I'm gonna turn my paper again, and chomp, 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 and chomp, 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 chomp. And I've got myself a nice rectangle. Then you're gonna go to your square. Some of you have only 2 sides, some of you have 3 sides. Go ahead and just cut what you need. Try to stay on the line. And again, you're not going crazy with that chomp chomp. You're just gonna do it nice. And I'm holding it up right now. You don't need to hold it up like me. It's probably easier if you keep your hands stable on the table and chomping this way. I just brought it up so that you could see, but I'm sure your mom and dad are telling you, put your arms down on the table. It's gonna be a lot easier, even if you have your forearms. This is your forearm. Even if your forearm's rested, that could be even easier to cut. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue cutting, and you do the same. And now we've got 2 pieces. So we're going to glue our 2 pieces on our paper. So get your white paper out, and you're gonna not have it this way, you're gonna have it long ways. And you're gonna go ahead and we're going to glue in the middle, maybe off to the side a little bit. And this one, you can come down like that, the big truck on it, and then we're gonna put the wheels on and stuff. So go ahead. And moms and dads, what you can do, because we do just a dot, not a lot of glue. We don't want a big puddle of glue. So what I do sometimes is I'll just write 3 nice dots and have the child aim to put the glue, just a dot, not a lot, on those dots that you made for them. And go ahead and put on your rectangle, leaving some space on one side. Doesn't matter which way your truck goes. They're coming or they're going. They're still heroes and hard workers, right? And then you can also put just like maybe 1 or 2 dots on the red square. Put it on. Okay. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to find your blue square. I'm sorry that I didn't point this out when we were going over the materials, but you should have blue square. You know what I also realized that I don't have, but you probably have, is you either have a writing prompt for my older kiddos that might look like this, and I'll post a video later for that, or there's a strip and I don't have it. So we'll get to that at the end, but there's a strip that says, on Labor Day, we celebrate, or we honor hard workers. So again, I'll tell you where that's gonna go, but on mine it's gonna be missing. My apologies. So going back to the blue square, go ahead, let's put a dot so that your student knows where to put the glue, and just a dot, not a lot. And what you're gonna do is you're going to put it on, that's like his window, so the fireman knows where to go. So brave, driving that big truck. Just that alone is honorable. Driving those big trucks. Okay, now this is the part where you can, if you want, to pause the video and have your child, if you have strips like mine, to cut out your ladder and your wheels, you can go ahead and pause it and let your child take their time to do it. Some of you just already have it all cut out and you can kind of fast forward, but I'm gonna go quickly and just cut my pieces out, and you can either pause it or fast forward a little bit to the next step, whichever you need to do, and assist your child. So let me get my wheels cut out. If you are cutting your wheels, just gonna point out something. I just dropped my wheel, so I apologize. Hold on. When you are cutting out wheels, you're not doing chomp, chomp, chomp. Because what if I chomp, chomp, chomp a wheel? I'd chomp, oh my goodness, it'd be all crooked. So I wanna do little bite, 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 little minnow bites. Bite, 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 not big sharp bites. All right, so you're gonna go little bite, little bite, little bite, and turn that paper. Elbows tucked in. Little bite, little bite, little bite, little bite. Little bite, little bite. Little bite, little bite, little bite. Oh, my wheel is a little funny shaped, but that's okay. I can always trim it. Okay, let's look at that again, okay? Try to get a little closer. Okay. Little bite, little bite, little bite, little bite, little bite. You can even say that. It kind of helps sometimes to remind your little hands to do little bites. Okay, just a dot. Not a lot. We're gonna put those wheels on, okay? 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what I just did? I just put the glue on the wheels, but you know what I actually would prefer for you to do for your student or for yourself is putting black dots so that you know where to put the glue. So we're gonna pretend I didn't just do that on my wheels. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. 3 black dots for 3 dots of glue. So 1, 2, 3. Just a dot. Repeat with me. Just a dot, not a lot. Right? Let's try that again. I'll say just a dot, and you say not a lot. Just a dot. Very good. I think I might have heard you. So go ahead and put those wheels on, those beautiful glue dots that you just made. And is your fire truck starting to look like this? Oh, my wheels are very funny shaped. And you know what? It adds character. We'll just laugh at it later. That front wheel is very big. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is I'm just gonna borrow my daughter's paper so that I can bring it up. or a folder so I can bring it up. But what you're going to do is you're going to create the ladder. I made dots for you on the ladder so that you can do straight lines. Again, just easy, top, whoa, maybe it's not so easy for Miss Lisa holding it up. Top to the bottom, top to the bottom. At the dot, straight down, at the dot, straight down, at the dot, straight down. Excellent, so you made a ladder. And when you put this ladder on, again, just a dot. That's right, not a lot. You're gonna put some dots for your student. How about 3 dots for the ladder? 1, 2, 3. Let's put 3 dots of glue on that ladder. And you're going to put the ladder right here, but you're gonna have it going up diagonal. Can you guys say diagonal? Diagonal. And you're going to put it up diagonally because sometimes that ladder is kind of up. And yeah, there you go. It's a simple fire truck, but it's super cute because on Labor Day, we honor hard workers. And you probably, most of you have little strips that it says that. And you can go ahead and just glue that at the bottom there. Okay, and there you go. For those who don't have any additional writing, you're gonna get your workbook page out, your yellow folder, put some sheets into a sheet protector, some workbook pages into a sheet protector, and I want you to work on those lines, those beginning couple pages. Make sure you're doing the best work you can, and do that for about 10-15 minutes. Mix it up a little bit. Don't start with the letters or the shapes yet. Let's just practice getting some nice good diagonals and good straight lines, okay? For my kids that are writing sentences, I'm going to post a writing sentence prompt video, okay? Thanks so much. Hope everybody's doing good. Have a great Labor Day next Monday, all right? Take care. Bye.